Welcome back to another vitally important medical discussion, or maybe a lifestyle discussion. As we approach November next week, it places men's health in the spotlight to raise some much needed awareness around critical men's health issues. And this morning, I'm joined once again by Dr. Bilquis Sali, a senior medical officer at Old Mutual and now a good friend of the show, to take a closer look at these health issues, specifically within a South African context. And I love the fact that we have an entire month to talk about this. As a guy, we really have started to break down those stigmas, and I'm hoping that we can continue to do that, but people need to know the facts. Again, I'm going to ask you to start with the dark half, with the negative facts here, to maybe just bring a bit of a wake-up call. So maybe a good starting point be, what are the most common health risks for men in South Africa? Tell us the South African story, if you will.
Thanks, Graham. It's lovely to be here again. The South African National Integrated Men's Health Strategy for 2020 to 2025 showed us that men tend to not seek health care. And when they do, they tend to be sicker when they do come for help.
It's just too late.
Yeah. And because of this health behavior, it's often that men don't partake in preventative screening strategies. And because they don't do the regular blood pressure checks, the sugar level checks, prostate checks, many illnesses and diseases can go unchecked for a long period of time, and this can have consequences. And this has shown in our 2021 claim stats, where we see that over 50% of illness claims were for men. And if we zoom into that, we see that 81%, which is quite a lot, of men's illnesses are for cardiovascular conditions and cancers. And those are conditions where there are screening tests and preventative strategies in place that can make a big difference.
I think for men, we've just got to do it, man. Go get your prostate checked. It's not as terrifying as you might think it is. We've come a long way medically, but it's vital that you do it. I know specifically with cancer and prostate cancer, early detection is absolutely key. All of this being said, looking at these unbelievably high rates within men and that lack of a health focus, what can we do as gents to prevent severe illness? Is it simply just go and get checked up?
First of all, knowledge is key. So knowing what your health risks are helps you to make informed decisions on the best way for you to live a healthier and enjoy a healthier life. For example, if you know that you have high blood pressure, you will know that this will put you at an increased risk for developing a heart attack. Knowing these factors can help you then inform your choice about living a healthy lifestyle, which often includes eating a well-balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and getting good quality sleep. But we all know that this sounds so much easier than what it actually is to sort of practice. And we know that consistency is key. So it's essential to plan for the possibility of illness in the future. And Old Mutual's illness insurance is one of the ways to plan.
When should a guy be looking at illness insurance, and how do you think we should approach that?
Thanks, Graham. Often men don't consider themselves at risk for a severe illness. Once again, if we look at our claim stats from last year, we see that the average age for a man to develop a severe illness was 56 years old. And often this is still the time that men are working and providing for their families. But if we look at the age range, we had severe illness claims from as young as 22 years old, up till the age of 83 years of age. And this illustrates that all men are at risk and that severe illness is unpredictable. That's why it's essential for all men to understand what their health risks are, try their best to mitigate them through trying to live a healthy lifestyle, and to have that conversation with your financial advisor to put the best insurance in place to protect you and your family.
Got to make friends with the people on both sides of this coin. You've got to have a partnership with your doctor, with your healthcare practitioner, so that you can feel comfortable to get those screenings, and you've got to plan for the unforeseen event like a severe illness. Oh, as always, thank you so much. I know how invested you and your team are in this space. So on behalf of everyone that you've helped through these critical phases, thank you so, so much. As always, please, as a starting point, practice a healthy lifestyle. Try if you can, and then ensure that you don't skip those annual checkups. And you can get that conversation started around illness insurance and make sure that you are covered for those unexpected life turns and if you fall ill, and you can do that by speaking to your financial advisor. And if you would like to contact one and contact the Old Mutual team, you can simply dial 0860 60 60 60 or visit them online at oldmutual.co.za/illness, and I suggest you do it today.
When I was diagnosed with cancer and a stroke, I couldn't work. I wasn't expecting it to happen to me, but my illness insurance paid out a lump sum and I was able to provide for my family.